How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to another episode of True Calling. We're on episode number 4 of Season 2. Yeah, 2 episodes left to go after this. I don't want it to end. In fact, I'm concluding quite a few things, whether it be shows entirely, whether it be shows for at least a couple of years until the next season comes along, or just seasons in general before I move on to the next season. The stars are kind of aligning in terms of conclusions to certain stuff, so yeah. But this is, of course, I think the only thing that I'm reacting to that is ending entirely. So yeah, it is pretty sad, because season 2 has been killing it so far, especially with the last episode where we were hoodwinked, we were bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and downright deceived, as, of course, we had Dr. Carrie Allen's true intentions revealed, obviously not to the protagonists, but to us, the viewers. Yeah, she's working alongside Jack. So that's great, and she seemingly has awareness of the whole do-over day situation, and is trying to get dirt on Davis as well. So my heart broke at that, because of the fact that I really loved them two, and in all honesty, she's just deceitful. So yeah, but it was really great last time around. We had Jack actually win this time, which was something that I was kind of hoping for. Still, a week on, I sound very crude for wanting Jack to win in this whole rivalry between Jack and True, because you know, it was 2-0 for True coming into episode 3, and I was like, well, Jack, if you want to make this an unpredictable scenario, you've got to have Jack win at least once. So yeah, Jack actually managed to win with a bit of mystique going on, of course, because True was trying to figure out who actually died, not knowing who died on, I guess, the original day, and then obviously it was that maintenance guy, and yeah, it was kind of a, you know, bad ending for him, wasn't it? So as he died again. So yeah, it was a really great episode last time around, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens here. So with that said, let's get into True Calling, episode 4 of season 2. Let's go. Just look how empty and I guess kind of bleak Jack's room is compared to True's. 2004 seems like a lifetime ago.
Well, now it's 9:30 in the morning.
Actually, I was thinking of later tonight.
Yes. Oh, yeah, of course. Yes. And yes.
I too do think about dinner at 9:30. To be fair.
Can we use your place, though?
Why?
My stove refuses to cooperate.
Okay, yeah, I just have to leave a little early to tidy up.
Let's see you at 7.
Okay. So,
Work's a killer. Maybe some other time.
I'll show you love.
She actually showed an interest to Jack. And you just turned her down. Wow, Jack.
2 tickets to the jazz festival. Do I hear?
I'm nervous because this is the first time that a woman has cooked here for me, and it's...
I totally get it. But, you know, maybe tonight will turn out to be an evening
Just down it.
full of first times.
It was a dog.
I thought it. Oh, Davis. Oh, wait. Is she gonna call out to him? Oh, no, it's gonna happen, isn't it? The kiss is not gonna get sealed.
Jack.
Oh boy, this is quite the different scenario, isn't it?
Falling off the Edison Tower, maybe.
There is an observation deck. But Davis, we're not even sure there was a victim.
But this is it, though. Like, she seemed very focused.
I hate this. Right when I thought that I had the right approach.
So I don't think anyone pushed her.
The rules have changed. I mean, we're in open water now.
Yeah.
This rewind. It felt bad.
Oh, because if I don't, then I'm gonna be in trouble with...
Dad!
Hey.
What a pleasant surprise.
Hey.
You feel all right, sweetie? You look a little tired.
Well, you know how it goes, Dad. I work in the morgue. I only get a day off if Death takes a day off.
Yeah, so technically, you're working her to death.
My work threw me a curveball today and canceled all my meetings. Do you want to get some breakfast?
What?
I think I have time for that.
Right.
Are you growing attached,
Strike me
Jack?
as a traditionalist
Are you
when it comes
growing
to
attached?
breakfast, right?
He killed himself one night with poison. I was completely alone. Convinced that nobody cared about him or his work, that he was worth more dead than alive.
Ah. How sad that episode was.
You okay?
Hey, Jack!
Oh no.
I know how you're getting your inside information. You see the victim's day when you rewind.
Very clever girl, True. It only took you 6 months to figure that one out. Let me guess, you saw the painting.
Just
So that's
my
how
luck.
he
This is the
knows.
first
That's why
museum
he's
I
ahead on
tried.
schedule.
She's gonna kill herself. And if she doesn't want to live, she's got no use for you.
That's it, I think. I think she's asking Jack to make sure, like, because if True showed up, then her responsibility, sad, like her responsibility would be to save it. She doesn't want saved.
The whole I'm broke and I need some cashish, that's what look. Oh, no, it's not that, man. It's chill. Chill. Don't worry. Let your big brother Billy front you, all right? Check it. There's a job tonight. There's boxes in the
Oh
trucks.
boy.
Easy peasy. Huh?
It's an alternative.
Nah.
Don't do that,
I
buddy.
got a better idea. But we get some beers, grab some pizza, we'll go back to my place and
He's
we
gonna
watch that
say
cougar
Billy.
fight, man. Yeah.
Hey, you go in. I'll meet you inside.
See, she's the one stalking like Jack is
I have to talk
usually
to
the
Maggie.
one to do so.
She's dying. I spoke to her sister. She has leukemia. So you
Oh.
see, tonight she's gonna die anyway. Did you hear me? I will not die like that.
She's
This
choosing
list.
her death. She doesn't want, and that's
10 things I wanted to do before I died. Only got around to 4 of them. Procrastinated till the end, I guess.
Is anyone recognizing her on his face?
Mine's going to my sister.
And you're gonna kill yourself?
Not exactly. I told you the policy doesn't pay on suicide.
That's what she
It has
asks
to look like
Jack.
an accident.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Together.
Or not. You want to get a drink, Megan?
I'll get us something too. Why don't you and Megan hang out and we'll be right back.
Jack's done. Ah.
Right? Last time I saw him, he asked me for a quarter. Didn't even know who the hell I was. We gotta do this less often. Hey, I'm trying to do you a favor. Step off. I'm sorry about your father, but take it from a friend. Life, it doesn't hand you too many second chances. Now, you just got one.
And he knows
Now, trust me on this, Billy.
that from experience that,
Okay?
you know,
Stay
second chances don't
home.
come every time.
Sometimes good stuff happens out of the blue too.
Make the most of what you've got left, really.
So apparently Jack told you I'm dying. I have a life insurance policy and I'm not planning on being around for Christmas.
Look, I'm not trying to question your motives. I mean, I can't even begin to imagine what you're dealing with.
She's
but
just trying to get her
what if there was
to...
another way to get that money?
$100,000? Better and better.
She's convinced her.
Anyways, guys, it was so great to see you, but I've got to go.
So I do
Right now?
empathize with her, really.
Yeah, just think about what I said.
And here.
I didn't know you made a bet.
Yeah, I did.
How much did you win?
For me to
$100,
know,
like you.
you to find out.
You know, you can get that in cash.
Yeah, I know, but it's for tax purposes.
There you go.
You know how the IRS are like.
I hope she's still awake.
You'll never guess what.
You're not gonna believe what just happened. Your friend True stopped by. She's handed this to me. Some story about a special charity, the Relive Your Day Foundation. I mean, is this for real?
Apparently.
Do you have any idea what this means?
Almost fun. Wow. That is a ringing endorsement. Almost fun. Nice.
Well, you know what I mean. And, you know, sometimes I can just
Is
go
Jack
to
gonna be
dinner
waiting
and
inside,
see a movie
bollocking
and
her?
be very, very normal.
I think maybe normal's overrated.
Exactly, normal is overrated. Take it from a weird guy. Hey!
With you.
You gotta give True this. Come on.
I'm not gonna kill her.
I'm afraid that's not an option either. You know the rules.
Yeah, a body asks True for help, and I make sure they stay dead. But I'm not the one who changed the rules this time. So as far as I'm concerned, it's dealer's choice.
It's not his problem.
When fate gets messed with, there are consequences. You ready to accept the responsibility for those consequences? You have to be strong, Jack.
Oh
You
my
have to do your
god,
job.
Jack is good. There we go. There is conflict for Jack.
It's the nights you're gonna be a little bit late to work. I'm gonna stay till they close.
You go, girl.
Thanks, Pete. Just take it easy on the bottles and James, okay?
Go.
Okay. Bye.
I'm clear-headed.
I have to go to the little girl's room.
Okay.
Is she acting drunk though? Yeah, she's acting drunk. No.
Megan, I'm sorry.
I got it.
No, wait.
Hey. It's my list.
Megan, wait.
This is gonna be the
Megan,
accident
Megan.
that. Oh my god. Oh my.
I can't. I'm not strong enough.
Jack, no. Jack, come on. Come on. He's conflicted as. Oh my god.
Just hold on, man.
Jack, no!
I wish it were you.
That makes two of us.
Oh my god. I was hoping he wouldn't do it. Yeah, this episode was really, really powerful with the fact that obviously you had Megan who wanted to die, and obviously with leukemia, and how she described how she didn't want to be feeling pain, especially coming into the final months of her life. She just wanted to cut right to the chase and skip out the bad bits, whilst also making sure that she can end on a high, really, on her life, because she had a list and she just wanted to end on a good day rather than just decline and feel pain and feel heartache, etc. And obviously having the insurance pay off as well because of the. And that's the sad thing as well. That is definitely going to be more of a prevalent manner in terms of the insurance payout, because you had Jack who I don't know if anyone saw him just relax his muscles in regards to save it, or failing to save Megan, should I say, but with her dangling and Jack to the public trying to pull her up, everyone's gonna see that the grip was too little, and but you could see on his face, because I had to I usually have a few words to say before I go on to this tangent, but OBS was freezing. Thankfully, I was able to save the file. That would have been disastrous losing that, especially to what a great episode this was. But yeah, because I was going to mention right after the episode, you could see how I feel like you could definitely see how pained Jack was in terms of having to do what he had to do. This is part of the job. Richard gave him a lecture. This is part of the job, whether he likes it or not. And in this case, it was clearly a case of him not liking what he had to do. I feel you could see. I feel like in various moments in this episode, the conflict there for Jack. When Megan told about her diagnosis at the jazz club, I wasn't sure at the time, like, am I reading too much into this? Or is that hurt from Jack's face? You could see how Jack was absolutely sorry for her. And then obviously that continued to grow, especially when the call happened in terms of I'm not gonna kill her. I don't care. And you know, I was just thinking about the fact that, well, Megan's got a few more months to live. Let her have this moment. Let her have those experiences with you, Jack, and give. You know, you gotta give it to True, surely, right? But yeah, because she absolutely did care for him, and Jack did as well. Jack did to her as well. Problem is, the job comes first, and it is a really, really sad situation because there is that bit of humanity, and this is what I've wanted to see. This is what I wanted to see in terms of Jack's character, like compared to Richard. Ever since we found out that Jack's working for Richard, there is that idea that Richard's the more malice one. He is the more corrupt one who has no humanity whatsoever. The line isn't there for him. Whereas with Jack, there can be a line, there can be a heart, and we saw that in this episode. Yeah, he might have slipped. Yeah, he might have deliberately slipped the hand, and he might have still had Megan die, and he still lived to him being the harbinger of death. But Richard would not invoke such conflict. He didn't with True's mother. Whereas with Jack, he saw someone who was very vulnerable, who he bonded with, honestly. And he even said at the end, like when True was disgusted with him, about the fact that, oh, it should have been you. And, you know, you had that guilt from Jack, like, yeah, I know. So it does make me wonder how things would have gone further now, because like if True Calling did survive past episode 6, what would this entail in terms of Jack? Because I feel like those were the first seeds of conflict in a sense. Maybe Jack would have died at the end of this season, I don't know. Maybe that was the original plan. His heart was in it, and that's a liability to Rich. I don't know, but I guess we'll never know. But there was, yeah, it was a very, very interesting and unique idea, because not only did this pave a great way in terms of allowing us to explore what Jack sees, because he knows, but we don't know why he knows the victims. But it also gives a nice turnaround on things, because Megan asked Jack for help. And there is this idea about, okay, well, Megan wants, like, you were just thinking with the way, like, especially when you found out about her tragic diagnosis, you're just thinking, well, this is it. Like, she wants Jack to help her die because she doesn't want to go through that pain. So she wants Jack to be there to give that assistance to her death, really, and to prevent True from saving her. Because if True saves her, then that does create that longevity. But True had some kind of inspirational words said to her, really, to make her change her mind about what she was originally planning. And sadly, she still died from the top of the tower, really. So, yeah. But it is just very, very interesting how fate decided to, you know, skew things around. Because this wasn't a glitch or whatever. You know, fate was just like, you know what? Let's change things up a bit. Only because of, you know, this person, she's going through this tragic circumstance, and deep down, she has chosen to die. So, But it was a very, very interesting scenario. And like I said, we got to see what Jack sees, I guess, with True, because with Jack, we finally found out how he's able to know about the victim, and it's basically piecing together all the details, really. So, yeah, it's more so logic in terms of, okay, so this happened, okay, I know who to I know who to kill in this instance for Jack, whereas for True, yeah, so. But it is just very, very interesting. There is this greater power out there who's like, like for Jack, most of the time he just gets little clues, little pieces, etc. Whereas True, obviously, she has the person ask, etc. So I kind of like how that works in tandem in a sense. Obviously with True and Jack's ideals. So yeah, but. It was really, really sad, and I felt so bad for Megan. Like it was a really, really great episode to showcase how Jack does have that humanity in him. But obviously it doesn't fully say, okay, well, Jack's gonna have a redemption story of sorts. Jack is starting to turn away from his villainy, because he still had to do what he did, but they are spreading little seeds of humanity to showcase, well, Jack is not gonna be like Richard. He does have that humanity inside of him, and he can be emotional, especially if someone bonds with him. Like the way that Megan did. So, and it's a sad circumstance because Richard told him, get on with it. I don't want any fucking bullshit. Get on with it. You know what you have to do. So, yeah, but it was great to see a kind of Jack-focused episode where he was the one being asked rather than True. It's something that I've wanted to see. And not just that, though, but obviously Jack's conflict as well. So, but it was also really, really great to see Harry take a bit of a True role, really, in things with... obviously not in the aspect of trying to save someone from death, but save someone from jail time, basically. So yeah, especially with the secondhand knowledge that he acquired. So obviously, he, like I said, he was trying to, take some inspiration from his sister, try to save a life in a different kind of aspect. I need a drink after this. So yeah, but obviously things didn't pan out as smoothly as he would have hoped, but it was still really, really nice because season 2 has really done a great job at having Harry being involved in an episode that doesn't feel cheap or whatever. And I feel like this episode was really, really great. Whilst obviously Harry isn't involved in the main crux of things, it's still an opportunity for him to basically live life in True's shoes-ish, I guess. So, it's still saving a life, and it's still preventing something devastating from happening. So, obviously not as devastating as... So, yeah. And then, of course, you had Carrie, who is a snake, who we hate. Yeah, and obviously there was the whole True and Jensen situation with... That was inevitable, especially with the last episode. But yeah, poor Davis. I feel so bad for him. Like, there is that awkwardness, and he really does like Carrie, and it's a shame that Carrie is just a snake. So, just milking out information from Davis and all of that, so... Yeah, but... No, overall, this was a pretty powerful episode. You felt so bad for Megan with her situation, and, the whole situation of her wanting to die, having that assistance from Jack. Yeah, it was just very, very powerful stuff. Like, there were moments where Megan just detailed about her struggles, and it was sad, but I really, really did like the situation in terms of, obviously, there was no way of saving saving Megan from obviously her diagnosis, but True tried to give her give her that extension and live those days further, etc. Even with the whole money thing, or the charity thing, should I say, that she partook in. But it was also very, very great as well with Jack's side of things. Like I said, the focus on Jack in this episode was really great, especially with that conflict that he had. And I'm wondering if there is still going to be a bit of hurt carrying over into the next episode because of the fact that he had to do what he did in terms of his occupation, whereas deep inside emotionally, it's a tough pill to swallow in a sense. So yeah, but really, really fantastic episode, and fantastic to add some layers on to Jack. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds on the channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!